Bingo Blitz rules.
If your bingo has ads in it,
That's not a bingo.
if it doesn't have the coolest tournaments, mini games, and the most breathtaking design,
Nope, not a bingo.
if your bingo moment makes you feel so excited that you just want to burst in joy and scream out loud, bingo! Sorry, so you're playing...
Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Go for a world of excitement with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Download Bingo Blitz and play for free.
Now that's a bingo.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
Let's hang out. Let's hang out. And let's talk about what lessons we found. Let's hang out. And let's listen to 2 lesbians shout. Let's hang out. Let's hang out.
Welcome back to Let's Hang Out. We are so excited to be bringing you the audio from our live show at Boston Pride.
We are going to jump to that in just a second, but first, we want to tell you all about what's been happening this week.
This week in the Lesdom.
This week in the Lesdom is a place that we can touch base every episode about things that are going on with the podcast, with our lives, or just in the greater Les universe.
And the first thing that we want to talk about is this is our last episode of the season.
I can't believe it's here already.
It went so quickly, and we are so sad to be leaving you all for the summer, but we will be back, don't worry, and better than ever.
You can't get rid of us for long.
No. But we do want to let you know we'll be back in September. This is our last episode for the season. If you want to re-listen to everything, tell your friends, take the summer to just be as gay as you can. That's all.
Live your best gay summer lives. That's what we're going to be doing.
Live your best gay summer life, please.
There you go.
Yes.
We also want to help you live your best gay lives next October. We have a listener who reached out who unfortunately is not going to be able to make it to the weekend soiree, but had already bought a ticket, and they want to gay it forward to one of our patrons. So we have one weekend soiree ticket, which is worth $500 that you have a chance to win for free if you join us on our Patreon. So we are excited to have one of you join us in New Orleans. So you would still need to get a hotel room and a plane ticket, but you would have a free ticket to come chill in New Orleans with us and a bunch of other awesome queer folk at the weekend soiree, which is gonna be amazing.
We are so excited. And make sure that you join our Patreon before July 20th to win that, because we want to make sure you have enough time to get your hotel and get your plane ticket and get everything sorted out. If you live in New Orleans, all the better. You don't even need to pay for a flight or hotel. You just need to put $1 towards our Patreon to get a $500 ticket.
Yeah, any level of Patreon support and you will be entered for this drawing. So don't wait, July 20th, get your support in and we will be drawing a winner to come hang out with us in New Orleans.
So excited. Speaking of Patreon, we're starting our Season 3 Patreon campaign. If you become a patron by September 30th, which is the beginning of our Season 3, you get the chance to answer a Q&A on one of our episodes. We're aiming for 100 patrons by Season 3. That's just 20 more people. I am so confident we can make it there. So go to bit.ly/lespatreon to join us on Patreon before Season 3 starts.
And then you could come hang out on the show with us for a Q&A. We just have so many opportunities to come hang out with us.
I'm so excited.
Do you have another opportunity to come hang out with us, Ellie?
I do. I'm really excited about this. This has just gotten solidified today. We've been planning this for a little while. We are going to have Les Hangouts Boston, which is going to be L-word trivia at Turtle Swamp Brewing on July 25th. It's a Thursday. And all of the profits are going to go to Boston Glass, which is a community organization for LGBTQ youth. We are So excited. So I hope to see all of you there. We're prepping for Generation Q with some L-word trivia. It's going to be so fun.
No better way than trivia. Trivia is the best way to do everything as far as I'm concerned.
Right?
We also have other Les Hangouts. We especially want to call out the next one that is coming up, which is Les Hangouts Duluth. It is going to be on July 27th. It's a Barbie queer picnic hosted by our favorites, the Evanses. And if you want more information on that, you should look up the Facebook group that will have all the details for how to get to this cool queer picnic.
Yes. And like we said before, we will be at the weekend soiree, October 31st in New Orleans. We are so excited.
I can't wait.
We're going to really kick off season 3 with a huge party in New Orleans. So we hope to see you there. If you want a free ticket, join our Patreon. And if you just want to get your ticket and come hang out with us, we would love to see you there.
We also have more things. There's so many things going on, right? What is up with July? There's a lot coming up right now.
It is a big month. So Jennifer Crowell-Kronberg is a choreographer, dancer, and she owns her own dance company in Boston. She has a show called What is Love on July 12th at 7:30. It's a contemporary dance show about LGBTQ experiences and relationships. And she gave us a discount code to get discounted tickets. So if you want to go to that, you can go to bit.ly/leslove and use the code les20. You'll get a discounted ticket for that show. It's only $20 for a $30 ticket.
And most importantly, baby, don't hurt me.
What is love?
Don't hurt me. No more. We also want to shout out, so there is a new music video from a country singer, Angie K, for her song Leave California, and it is super, super gay. Just very gay. Love it. It's a beautiful song, first of all, if you haven't heard it. It's great. She's a fantastic singer. The song's great, and the music video, the teaser that's up, is just looks like a beautiful country love story between two girls, which you don't see all that often. I'm very excited about, so check that out and check out Angie K's music. And that's what's happening this week. Back to you, Ellie and Lee, live in Boston.
Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to WBUR City Space. Thank you for joining us. And I hope you all had a great Pride, and we are going to keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. To have a big round of applause for Ellie Brigida and Leah Holmes Foster for Let's Hang Out!
Yay! Hi! How's everyone? Everyone having a good Pride? Yes? Everyone at the parade earlier? Yes? Good. How many people do we have here from Boston? Yes, amazing! What about outside of Boston, but close to Boston? Yay! Do we have anyone here who's not from Massachusetts? Amazing! Where are you all from? Ohio? Yeah! You are the best. And are you wearing your homonormative shirt? Yes. Nice. Yes. This is Danny. Killing it over there.
Wait, we had someone back here.
Georgia. Wow, this is gonna be a great show.
On my mind. Cool. How many of you have heard the podcast? Do you know the podcast? Yeah. Anyone who hasn't listened to the podcast? Hooray!
Welcome.
Well, welcome to Let's Hang Out Live, our live show. Welcome to Let's Hang Out, the podcast with two hosts with faces for radio.
Oh, thank you.
I'm your host from the West Coast, Lee Holmes Foster.
And from the East Coast, I'm Ellie Brigida. We are so excited to have you at Let's Hang Out Live.
So for those of you who haven't listened to the podcast, been to our live show before, what we're going to be doing tonight, we have a couple segments. And they're segments that are near and dear to our hearts that we like to call Should Have Been Gay. Should Have Been Gay is our attempt to examine critically straight media that maybe wasn't so straight or shouldn't have been as straight as it was, or where we just can see what's really happening there. So that's what we're going to be doing for you all. And we like to kick it off with a little song that we wrote. It's the jingle, guys.
It was fun, it was great, but it should have been a little gay.
Perfect. And now we have a few special guests here. Our first special guest is Isha Patnaik. I'm going to introduce her. She is a Boston-based, Bay Area-born comedian and Gilmore Girls enthusiast, also should have been gay. She's performed all around the country as a stand-up, improv, and sketch comedian, and she created and currently produces Affirmative Reaction, an Asian and Asian American comedy show. And she was also featured in this year's WICF. Come on up, Isha. We are so excited to have you here. Yes, we will move that mic down for you.
Yeah, I had to pull mine way down here. I'm very short. It's
I'm
difficult.
4'10" and 5'8".
Oh, I'm like a giant next to you.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
So, what I actually love about tonight's show is we frequently, when we invite people on as guests, we like give them a couple options. We're like, here are some ideas. Like, here's what the segment is. Here's how it works. Here are some ideas. And we also tell them, like, if you want to suggest your own things, please feel free. Both of you tonight suggested your own ideas, which we love because we have our own list of like things,
Very long list.
Things that should have been gay. We get a lot of like fan suggestions and listener suggestions, but I love when guests come on because it's like, these are things where you're like, this is something that touched you. And that's what I'm very excited about. So, Isha, do you want to introduce what we're going to be talking about today? What movie are we going to talk about?
We're talking about how The Parent Trap should have been gay.
Very nice, very nice. Look at little baby Lindsay.
Amazing.
She looks great.
Double Lindsay.
Double Lindsay.
Both of her look great.
Only one half should have been gay, but we'll get into it.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, we all know. We all know.
wait.
Which one do you think it is?
Is it clear already? Come on. So we like to start our Should Have Been Gays with the IMDb synopsis, just in case anyone's not familiar with, the show or the movie that we're talking about. So here's the IMDb synopsis for The Parent Trap. Identical twins, Annie and Hallie, separated at birth and each raised by one of their biological parents, later discover each other for the first time at summer camp and make a plan to bring their wayward parents back together. Good?
Accurate?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what happens.
Isha, you picked this. Do you have a gay synopsis for this?
Oh, I do. A young lesbian, Hallie Parker, is raised by her dad and an older lesbian, Chessie. She goes to camp and meets her straight and British sister. The British people are straight in this universe, except for one. All British people are straight. But Annie is actually raised by also another lesbian British woman who left her dad, and they reunite. They try to bring their families together. There's a lot of gay stuff that happens, but this is the prequel to Hallie's gay life.
Yes. Agreed.
Do you have a gay synopsis, Ellie?
Mine is short but sweet. It's just the one where one of the twins had to be gay because genetics.
Okay. Mine would be tiny lesbian Hallie Parker meets Nicole, the girl of her dreams, at camp. But their blossoming
We'll get
romance
there.
gets cut off when some stupid straight people can't get their shit together. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So let's hear a little bit about your experience. Do we want to talk a little bit about why? Because you asked us to do The Parent Trap.
Yeah, I did.
So I'm assuming there's like a story.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you watch a character cut their hair in a movie, you tend to see yourself in that. And then when you watch that character cut another character's hair, you're like, this is the gay agenda. I've been watching The Parent Trap every year since I was a kid. I only came out a few years ago, and I think when I watched it again, after being like, oh, I'm gay, I was like, oh, she's gay. I've been gay the whole time.
And so has Hallie.
And so has Hallie. We've all been gay the whole time.
Yes. What was your experience, Lee?
My experience was I don't think I had seen The Parent Trap since probably it came out, which was a long time ago. And rewatching it was delightful, not just because of how blatantly gay it was, but also because my ex-girlfriend, I used to,
It wouldn't be a lesbian podcast if you didn't talk about your ex-girlfriend the first 5 minutes.
Who had that on the drinking game, okay? It's, sorry. My ex-girlfriend had a huge, Lindsay Lohan thing when we were in high school that I used to tease her for all the time, and that was before even Lindsay, kind of went off the deep end. So it was also a delight to go back and be like, little baby Lindsay, who wasn't a mess, and, she's actually a really good actress, is the thing that's really funny when you watch the movie. And I was like, oh, and then it all just...
Yeah, she tried to kidnap a child. It was a whole thing.
No good ending. No good ending.
Just a small thing.
But yes, it was fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I also love The Parent Trap. I feel like this is we're doing 2 movies with redheads. Yeah. So I'm so excited. Anytime I see a redhead on screen,
your evening.
I strongly identify with this. And I wish this was I always wanted to go to a summer camp like this. So I feel like this, I wish that this was my experience.
Wait, who went to summer camp? Oh, you lucky bastard.
Did you have a gay relationship at summer camp? Yes!
Our hero.
Amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Did she help you with your duffel bag? Let's see. Hey.
Let's kick it off.
Let's see what happens between Lindsay and Nicole.
Look at how little she is.
Denim jacket.
Do we need a checklist? We'll just keep.
You must be new. How could you tell? You didn't know how to grab your knuckle before the apes tossed into the I would say you need
Calling straight people apes.
Oh, who's this?
Young Cowboy girl! Could you give me a hand with my duffel? It's the yellow one first. Right in there.
Who is this rainbow bedecked girl?
That's my kind of woman.
That is lesbian strength.
Live next door to a movie star? What are you?
That's flirting.
I've never even been to Hollywood. I live in Napa, that's Northern California, and I live next door to a vineyard. A what vineyard? A vineyard. It's where you grow grapes to make wine. That's what we do. Me and my dad, we own a vineyard. Parker, Holly!
Another gay.
That's all I am.
Okay, we should do a
They
count.
are so excited to bunk together. Let's just say this. They are so happy that they got in the same bunk.
How many rainbow tie-dyes did we see at the parade today?
Yes.
A lot. So that's gonna be our first clip. Let's dive into the character of Hallie, huh?
Yeah. Just to preface this, I Googled "Now That's My Kind of Woman" because that's a quote that stuck with me throughout my years, and the name of the video that came up was Lindsay Lohan being super gay. I was like, oh, my people are out there.
It's so true, though. It's so true. I mean, this is literally your first introduction to the character of Hallie, right? Is this rainbow wearing girl comes up, and Hallie's response is, "That's my kind of woman."
Yeah.
What a mood. What a gay mood, Hallie.
And she's so handy, and she's so...
and she looks like she could change a tire.
Yeah, she can change a tire, and Hallie would help her, I think.
She would stand there watching like she did with the duffel. But yes, we all have had that, that kind of relationship. It's fine.
Which one were you in that relationship?
I'm the one who stands there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just think it's good to, know your roles.
That's definitely me. All right, let's see what else we have up our sleeves here. Not the next one. Oh, this scene. Oh, yes.
So that's it? No more takers? I'll take a whack at it.
This is hella gay.
The sock full of coins.
Yeah. Oh, the music.
Take a seat, Hawker.
The crew of girls behind her.
Deal with it.
Yeah, they each have their gay crews. I kind of like it. This reminds me of like the basketball scene in the L Word.
Annie's crew is straighter.
She's got the nail polish on.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll make you a little deal. Loser jumps into the lake after the game. Excellent. But naked.
She wants a lot of girls to be naked.
Yeah, it's like they're sisters, but they don't know it yet. So
It's a little weird.
Good cheese. But just not good enough. In your honor, a royal flush.
look at her girlfriend right behind her. She's literally on her arm. Yeah.
They have a
So
whole
proud.
romance going on that they didn't want to show in the movie.
Yes, there's a lot of subtext between the two of them.
There's also, okay, besides the fact that her ultimate bet is let's make girls take their clothes off, all they do, right, so she does have to jump in the lake naked, and then they steal her clothes, and then all they do is pranks, right? It's like prank after prank after prank. They're like, we take the bunks out of your building and like put them up on the roof and everything.
Yeah.
And I would just like to call out, because I know some of you were at our Brooklyn show as well, where we did Matilda. And our guest, Eli, who covered Matilda with us, was apt to point out how petty Matilda is. Tiny gay Matilda. Which is also a very queer mood, I think, the like petty pranking.
The petty gay.
Yeah. And like, I feel like that's also coming into play with these two.
Well, my argument is that Hallie is like having a hard time with her sexuality, and the way that she expresses it is to get attention through pranking, and doesn't really know how to tell people that she's gay, so she's going to prank them.
Lashing out.
That's part of the journey.
Makes sense.
The lashing out part of her coming out journey.
Yeah, exactly. The lashing out
that.
part.
We've had it. It's okay.
We've all been there. There's a lot of angst.
Oh, this is more subtext.
Never mind. This is the basketball scene from the L Word. I'm so sorry. I got ahead of myself.
She's she's on her back.
Did we all just catch that? Did we all just hear what just happened?
Their relationship is so intimate. It's like they've had all of this time to get to know each other and like be together, and they're playing basketball, they're wearing jerseys. And she calls her babe.
Well, look, they've been together for like, what, maybe 3 whole days at this point?
Yeah.
I mean, they're lesbians. They probably have a dog already. Camp dog.
I mean, they already live together, so.
Yeah. And they're gonna live on that roof together.
You're like, guess we have to just live on the roof now. It's okay,
Live
babe.
on the roof.
It's okay.
We build another roof on top of that roof.
Loud.
They went to
and
Home
proud.
Depot.
Yeah.
They're gonna take care of it.
But that is not the only time she calls her babe. She calls her babe like 4 times in the, I mean, Nicole's only in the movie for like a hot 5 minutes.
Yeah. A very hot 5 minutes. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're not
She calls
wrong.
her babe a lot, is my point. No, it's so true though. She really does. They move pretty fast.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm saying the movie's really about their romance that then just gets tossed to the side for all these straight people who just cannot get their lives together.
No. And Hallie cleans it all up. She's the one who has all the ideas. She's the one getting all these straight people together. None of these straight people are doing anything for themselves.
She's the gay matchmaker.
She's the gay
So
matchmaker.
true.
Yeah.
Also, while we're talking about other gay things about Hallie, because I mean, you know, I already mentioned the camp dog, but she has a dog. She has a nice golden retriever at home that she likes to hang out with in her flannels.
Also gay.
Sound familiar to any of you?
Hallie was raised gay as well.
Yeah,
She was.
Should we talk about
Nature or nurture? We don't know.
Yeah.
Are we getting into Chessie next? Can we talk about Chessie?
Well, we have a few other clips.
Oh my god,
Hold
okay.
on.
I'm so sorry. I get too excited.
So
This is just another gay character.
Oh no, sorry. It's okay.
What did you do, Ellie? You broke it.
No. It's fine. Yeah, this is one of our gay characters here.
Yeah, these are just some background gay characters.
The Marvas.
Yeah, Marvis is gay.
No, Mama, do not go in there. One of the girls got sick last night, and it's...
So let's just talk about Marvis.
Yeah, we can talk about Marvis.
I mean, the clip speaks for itself.
And her gay lackey, I forget her name.
I think it's her daughter.
That's her daughter.
They're both named Marva.
We've made it clear it runs in the family.
Yeah. Runs in the family.
Yeah.
Well, and her daughter is what's her name from Friends? Is
Yes.
Janice.
Yes.
Who is not gay.
But could be.
But could be.
Yeah.
Should be.
We haven't done a Should Have Been Gay on Friends yet, so
Look,
who knows
if you think
where
Chandler,
we'll go with
if you think
Janet.
Chandler isn't the last guy allowed a lesbian's date,
He definitely is.
Yeah.
Everyone's dated a Chandler.
Yeah, that
Marvis
one's
is
just
gay.
obvious.
Marvis is creating a summer camp of young gay women, and you know, teaching them about gayness.
we're not saying that we recruit. We're
Yeah.
just saying gay.
That Marvis
camps
recruited.
something.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, this is good.
I'm ready.
Oh, quintessential moment here.
Yeah, this is the moment.
Straight panic.
Yeah.
Damn, shut your eyes. Sorry. Just got a little nervous. You're nervous. Not like a girl who's cutting my hair. Please.
Great fake American British accent.
Just do it. Don't panic.
Important.
She's channeling her inner Shane right now.
You did it.
Why do they save the hair?
This is so scary. Honey, you never looked better.
The agenda.
Let's talk about the haircutting scene. You sent us a lot of paragraphs on the haircutting scene, so we gotta chat.
I mean, I think when you have shorter hair than everyone as a kid, you're just like, oh, this is something that like my parents made me do, ha ha ha. And then you're like, oh, they didn't make me do it, I did it myself. I don't know. I think like having a bob has been important to me my whole life and has been a good expression of queerness that I didn't even know I was expressing. And I know that like hairstyle and queerness is like something that people like we talk about a lot, and there are like different ways to express it. But I think watching one character cut another character's hair to make them look like the more gay character, I think is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Also, my parents definitely didn't give me the short haircut when I was little. I begged for it.
Yeah.
They're here. You can verify. I asked for it. I wanted wanted it. I had like basically this haircut as a kid. I mean, like a little less undercut, but like, because I wanted to be twins with like my best friend was a boy, and we wanted to match.
Oh, that's so nice.
Queer culture.
I played cello to be closer to a girl. It's fine.
Are you good at cello now?
No. But we sat next to each other in orchestra for 7 years.
Slow burn.
She is very straight.
But she
It's
tried.
okay.
Yeah, I tried.
Did she also play cello?
Yes, yeah. She played cello. I played cello. I thought that was it.
Yeah, that's all you really need. That's all you need. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, yes. Now we can talk about Chessie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Take it
so
away.
when you're talking about people to have crushes on in this movie, you obviously think of Chessie, correct? Yes. I wanted to talk about the first photo, just like this reckoning of queerness. Obviously, this is Annie, who is playing Hallie, but Chessie is just like truly, look at her outfit. She's glowing also.
It's like gay mom chic.
Yes, such gay mom chic. The high-waisted, the layering, the color, it's beautiful. Do you guys have anything to say about this one?
Honestly, you said it all. It's perfect.
Yeah, the cuff is, honestly, the cuff is so important, and it is a little uneven. The cuff is uneven. Yeah. The cuff is queer. Yes, the cuff is queer. Thank you so much. The cuff is so queer, and she definitely did it herself. Like no one on set was like, we're gonna cuff it for her. Lisa, I think is the actress's name, was like, this is a character choice I'm gonna make.
We need everyone to know that my character is gay. Yeah.
I also wanted to point out this beautiful pairing that could have existed between Chessie and Elizabeth James.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna say did exist.
Yes,
okay?
it definitely did.
Okay, here's the thing. So for those of you who didn't like just rewatch the movie last week, let me paint you a word picture. So here's what happens. So the dad, right, Hallie's dad, has a new fiance. He's the worst. Yeah, Nick Parker, new fiance. She's terrible. And the girls, they're trying to bring the parents together, and so they sort of browbeat them into, we're going to go on a camping trip, right? Yeah. So it's going to be the girls, Nick Parker the dad, Elizabeth James the mom, we're all going to go camping together. And Elizabeth sort of finagles her way out of this situation by instead inviting the new fiance to go, and then she just backs out.
And stays home with Chessie.
And stays home with Chessie for the whole weekend. And nobody knows what happened on that weekend. So I'm going to say it is not clear that this did not happen in the movie.
And Martin was already in England at that point. And they were together? Like, no. They were definitely not together. We can talk about that.
Oh, this was the most forced thing ever.
Look at how scared she looks.
Yeah. Look at how excited and happy they both look here compared to that.
Yes. The sheer fear in her eyes. Getting engaged at someone else's wedding.
And when...
At the person that she wants to get married. Yeah.
When they first see each other again, and Chessie's like, you probably don't remember me. And Elizabeth is like, Chessie! And like gives her this big hug, like, of course, how could I forget?
Because of their tryst. That definitely happened. Do you think
the clues are there? That's all.
The clues are there.
Yeah.
Do you think they split up? Like, obviously Nick Parker and Elizabeth James had issues. Do you think they also split up because Elizabeth James cheated with Chessie?
Well, now that you say it.
Yeah. Look at the chemistry there, and look at the not chemistry here.
Yeah, and Martin also was gay.
Yeah, Martin's hella
gay.
Like,
look at him.
Yeah, there's no way this is just not a queer couple that is with the wrong.
Yes, they are each other's beards. 100%.
Very, very bearding. Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna say I think something was there.
Yeah, everything was there.
Yes. Let's see.
that the end? Oh, this is our...
I was scrolling through Netflix the other day, and this is a very pixelated.
Yes.
And I took a screenshot because Meredith Blake, Elaine Hendricks, who plays Meredith Blake. Do you guys remember her? She's the
new
stepmom.
fiancée.
She's like this femme fatale who's like also a lesbian. But she was in this movie called Les Bomb, which is like a queer Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So everyone in this movie was gay.
We do this thing called going down the lesbian rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That's not sexual. That's just where we talk about people from the movies who also like were in other lesbian things. This is a lesbian rabbit hole. Yes.
What a good one.
Do you have any other ones for this, Julie?
I don't for this. I have some more coming up, though.
All right.
Don't worry.
So before we finish up, we have to talk about which characters in this film are we shipping together?
Chessie and Elizabeth.
Yeah?
Yes.
What about Hallie and Nicole? Yeah? Anyone else?
Martin and someone else, but we don't know who.
Yeah, Martin and Nick Parker. All right.
Parker's really straight, though. He's like a picture of a straight man.
Yeah.
I could see Martin and the grandfather.
Yes. Martin and the grandfather.
Like a little May December
Dark
thing going
horse.
on.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so we have to come up with some ship names. So for Chessie and Elizabeth, let's start there.
Chesabeth.
Okay, Chesabeth.
Bessie.
Oh, Bessie.
Like a horse.
That's good.
Bessie
Yeah,
James.
I was just gonna say like. Ooh, that's good. Just gonna say Chilizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. I like Bessie James. That was a good one. What's our other? Lissy. All right, what are our options? So I like Bessie James. Do we have another option?
I like Chilizabeth.
Chilizabeth. Okay, great. Yeah. All right, so we do this thing at our live show. We make up horrible ship names in our actual podcast. At the live show, you get to decide what is the best one. All right, so here are two options. You can cheer for the one you like the best. All right,
okay.
Number one is Bessie James.
Woo!
All right, okay. How about Chilizabeth?
Wow, that's pretty.
I don't know. That was pretty close. What do we think?
You can call it, Isha, because it's your.
Yeah, you can call it.
Should have been gay.
I guess Chilizabeth.
Chilizabeth.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the same amount of syllables.
Yes.
And and we like to end all of our segments with just the confident declaration that Parent Trap
should have been gay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Isha.
Give it up for Isha. Thank you. Amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Thank you.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. And as we head into Thanksgiving time, I want to start by thanking my wife, Kelsey, who has not only listened to just about every episode of this podcast for 8 seasons now, but who also is the only reason I'm able to make time to record it every week. She takes the kids, gets them dinner, and gets them ready for bed just so that Ellie and I can come on and yell about gay things into each other's faces for an hour. So here's a reminder to send some thanks to the people you're grateful for in your life, including yourself. I've been in therapy for a long time now, and one thing that's so important about therapy is how it teaches you to be more intentional. And being intentional about gratitude and how to show that to the people you appreciate is just one of the many benefits that I've gotten from therapy over the years. If you've been thinking of starting therapy, consider giving BetterHelp a try. I know how hard it can be to find time for regular therapy, and BetterHelp is designed to be flexible and convenient for your schedule. You can fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. If you want to start being more intentional about gratitude in your life, visit betterhelp.com/leshangout today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/leshangout.
Let's hang out.
For many businesses, the holiday season can be both an exciting and stressful time. With so many balls in the air, one thing you definitely want to know you can rely on is how you're selling your products. And with Shopify, you can rest easy knowing it's the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, and when it comes to successful brands like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, an often overlooked secret is all the things that go on behind the scenes that make selling, and for shoppers, buying, simple. For millions of businesses, if you take a peek behind that curtain, you'll see that Shopify is what makes it all possible. Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, so that's more happy customers and way more sales going. It's true all the time, but especially this time of year, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use for Realm merch with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realm, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/realm to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/realm.
Hi, I'm Laura Cathcart-Robbins, and I am the host and creator of the podcast, Only One in the Room. Every week, my co-host Scott Slaughter and I invite you to join us and lose yourself in someone's only one story. The Only One in the Room has a wide variety of guests, from prisoners to abuse survivors to swingers. With 21 seasons and counting, we guarantee that Only One in the Room will have a story that you'll connect with. This podcast is for anyone who has ever felt alone in a room full of people, which is to say that this podcast is for everyone.
What's up, everyone? It's Noah Daniels.
Hey, y'all. I'm JJ.
Hey, guys. It's Kat.
And we're your hosts of the Real Hauntings podcast, where we bring on guests who share their first-hand encounter ghost stories and supernatural experiences. Now on to the trailer.
I've been warned to not tell this story, but I think because of the way it ends, it's okay to tell this story, because some people say that with certain entities, to speak of them or talk about them or in any way portray them as powerful will attract them to other people. The creepiest thing about it to me is a lot of times it would wait for me to notice it. It would just lay its arm out like this, and then I'd be like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'd see it, and then it would just slither back.
For more information on the Real Hauntings, Real Ghost Stories podcast, make sure you check out Real.fm to learn more about our podcast and many other amazing podcasts.
Now, some of you might know, if you had seen some of our promo, our marketing stuff, we were supposed to have a third guest, Dylan, who unfortunately had to back out at the last minute. Because he hates us. No, he had a big audition that he couldn't pass up. And
he's in LA right now.
It's
LA, really amazing.
So we're all sending him good, happy, gay pride vibes for his audition. But unfortunately, that meant that we had to come up with a last minute segment that Ellie and I felt confident that we could cover. With very little
I'm really sad about it. I have not a lot of words to say.
And so we just we thought maybe we could throw together an idea or two.
It's a really not obvious one, but we're going to try to pull some strings together.
Yeah, so we'll just bear with us, okay? Because we don't have a lot of feelings or anything about this.
So let's start with our IMDb synopsis. All right, IMDb synopsis for Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races.
Okay. Good.
My lesbian synopsis is this: actually, the protagonist is not Carol Danvers, it's Maria Rambeau. So Maria Rambeau waits for her girlfriend Carol Danvers to come back to her.
That's funny because I went with Monica as my protagonist. So mine is little Gaby Monica Rambeau finally sees her mothers reunited after years of separation. Also, there's aliens and shit.
I love it.
All right. I mean, it's so obvious.
It's obvious, yeah. So what was your experience with Captain Marvel, Lee?
My experience is we go see very few movies this year. And I made time in my busy schedule for two, primarily, Captain Marvel and Booksmart. cannot recommend either of them enough. But so, okay, can I tell my experience, or am I going to steal your story if I do?
You can tell yours.
Okay, are you sure? Is this your experience?
It's fine.
It's Ellie's experience via me.
That's fine.
My experience is I hadn't seen it yet, and Ellie hadn't seen it yet, and she texted me, and she was like, my mom saw it. and her mom told her, damn it, I sat through the whole thing, and all I could think was, should have been gay. And then I went to see it, and I was like, accurate. Yes.
You're right, you did steal my experience.
I'm so sorry, I knew I was going to.
No, it's okay, it is true. That is
really
my
hard not
experience.
to.
But I just want to say, like, even straight people watch the movie and were like, should have been gay. So it's very obvious.
It's so gay. So
It's
let's
let's
learn
get
a
into
little
it.
bit about Captain Marvel.
Let's get into
Wait,
it.
has anyone not seen Captain Marvel yet?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
It's
okay, I'm sorry. We won't spoil. I don't think we'll spoil that
I don't
much.
think there's too many
It's
spoilers
fine.
except for like all the gay shit.
Yeah, just the gay stuff.
That's fine.
All right, here we go. So this is just an intro to Carol.
Let's meet Carol,
Let's
shall we?
meet Carol Danvers. There's a little thing we like to call Dykes on Bikes. Here she is. Yeah. So the first outfit she wears when she goes onto Earth, she decides to change into this outfit.
Did we all see the flannel tied around her
Yeah,
waist?
so I think you'll see it from a different angle too.
Good.
We
'Cause
get
we
some
wouldn't wanna gloss
flashbacks
over.
here as well, which is going to introduce us to her girlfriend, Maria. You'll see. There they are. Yep.
Aw, drinking some beers
Drinking,
together.
singing together.
Oh, karaoke.
Yep.
Doing some karaoke together.
Oh, look at her face. She misses her girlfriend.
She's like, what are these feelings I'm having about this place?
Yeah, and then from the back you can see.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Freeze frame.
Totally straight outfit.
So yeah, I just chose this clip because, yeah, the outfit, and it just sets the scene. I think.
Absolutely. Is the next slide mine?
Let's.
Okay, wait, because I think it is.
I think it is.
Okay, I have one main hypothesis for this movie about why it is so gay, and it relies on 2 points, and that's that there are the two most powerful creatures in this movie. One of them is giant lesbian Carol Danvers, and the other is a pussy. Open shut case, I believe. And can we also discuss who has seen the movie? Who knows what this creature is called? What does that sound an awful lot like?
Merkin?
Kind of sounds like Merkin, doesn't it? Yeah.
I knew
for
it.
those of you who don't know what a Merkin is, it's like the lesbian version of the beard.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that right now.
It's fine.
Okay. You know what it is.
Some of you know. It's cool. It's not just the L-word character. But come on. I mean, it's not really subtle. It's not
Her
like
her sidekick, quote unquote, is a cat. Like, it's
who can eat people.
It's right there. It's right there. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, okay. So there's
the
cat. Also, Marvell, I would say, is her fairy gay mother.
Yes.
Just look at her. Clearly gay, and Carol looks up to her. You know, it's just obvious. It's a short clip.
Okay, well, hold on. While we're on this clip, because that, as some of you may know, Annette Bening, also famous for her famous lesbian role in The Kids Are All Right. This is my other lesbian rabbit hole moment for right now. So Annette Bening plays Marvell, also plays the embodiment of the supreme intelligence in the movie. So in addition to having played a lesbian before, Annette Bening also has a gay trans son named Steven, who she's like super supportive of. So
Yeah,
you,
Annette
Annette.
Bening. Love that. All right,
What a great fairy gay mother.
All right, so yes. These are some more flashbacks. Set the scene of Maria, holding hands, walking in the door, singing together. They're in love. They're in love.
They're very in
So
love.
this is just setting the scene. Every flashback that Carol ever has Maria in it. Like every single one.
And this is like Don't Ask, Don't Tell days, so like they're not being like super
They're not being very
closeted.
subtle,
No.
yeah.
Oh, and this is when they finally reunite. Oh no. Is that it?
Well, it's just gonna freeze frame on that longing look.
That's the face that she makes when she sees Carol come back.
Just like you look at all your straight platonic friends.
Okay, so this scene is just, it speaks for itself. You don't remember all the times we slept together?
Flashes, little moments, but I can't tell it's real.
We were real.
I just pieced together what happened that morning.
We woke up in bed together.
You woke me up, banging on my door at dawn, the usual move.
The inside of the door or what?
So testing Lawson's planes was our only shot at doing something that mattered. You wanted to race the base in your old Mustang?
Mustang.
Because I think my Camaro would dominate, but
They're a little competitive.
They just are flirting. Look at them flirting.
Lawson was agitated. She said she had lives to save. She was trying to take the aces up herself, but you said
If there were lives at stake, I would fly the plane.
Yep, big hero moment. The kind of moment we've both been waiting for. The doc was always unique.
Unique means gay.
Now you're saying she's from another planet.
I'm like getting worked up all over again watching it.
No, the heart. This is where she tells her how hard it was that her girlfriend left.
Oh, it's hard.
Girlfriend, yeah. Substitute best friend for girlfriend in all of these.
They act like it never even happened.
That never even happened, that they were together.
Hard.
Yep.
Knowing you're out there somewhere too damn stubborn to die. And now you come up in here after 6 years with your supercharged fire hands and you ain't getting
Like your hands are always supercharged. It's fine.
Wait, do we have the tea kettle?
No, I skipped that one.
And we'll talk about it.
The faces that they make looking at each other.
Okay, wait. So, because Ellie said we don't have the clip of her heating up the tea kettle, and if you haven't seen the movie, the supercharged fire hands, she does at one point like just put her hand on a tea kettle and like make it boil and whistle, and I think the quote is like, "These hands can do a lot of things" or something. They're not leaving a lot to the imagination now. Okay.
No. They really are not.
So I'm just curious. 'Cause, like,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I know there are straight people in here, but like,
The look.
but what?
This is just a screenshot of this look. This
What is the
a,
straight
yeah.
interpretation of that? It's just there's not.
There's not much. No. All right, so these are some of the pictures blown up from when. So
Monica Rambeau.
Monica is who's clearly like they raised this baby together. Look at them. That's them at Christmas with their child in matching pajamas. I don't know if best friends do that. Maybe they do, but they're gay.
With the bandana on. She's got the sunglasses over the bandana.
We all
Oh yeah, the tank. Come on.
We have seen this look. Is that a Guns N' Roses t-shirt? Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, so that's their history.
Yeah.
This is what I want to call their wedding vows. Here we go.
My best friend, who supported me as a mother and a pilot when no one else did. You were smart and funny and a huge pain in the ass. And you were the most powerful person I knew. Way before you could shoot fire from your fist. Hear me? Do you hear me? Come here.
Kiss her, kiss her.
Okay, now two things. One, I mean, I did go to a wedding last night, and it was very similar, right? The only difference is when they ask, like, do you hear me, you're supposed to say, I do. She sort of left it unsaid, which is fine. It's like an artistic choice.
We know what she meant, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's implicit. We
It's
all
all
get it.
unspoken. Yeah.
But it's a beautiful wedding scene.
So this is their final goodbye. You'll see. Has to say goodbye to her daughter. Goodbye to her lover.
Yeah, straight hug. That's how they always look.
She just winked at her. Yeah.
I hug a lot of my friends by then gently closing my eyes and inhaling their smell.
Trying to remember what they smell like for the long journey.
It's just a nice platonic thing to do with your friends. Okay? Try it sometime.
Yeah, pretty sure that's the last clip that I have of this, but I feel like it tells the story. The arc is very clear. Yeah. Oh, I do have that actually. You're right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. We were talking about Captain Marvel, but we have to talk about Endgame. Avengers
In the behind
Endgame.
the scenes, I think you get to see Maria cut her hair for her. Yeah.
Common shared queer experience.
Great,
Yeah. So yeah, she comes back in Avengers Endgame with that haircut. Right on the nose. And then, yeah, these are just other outfits that are clearly gay.
Look at this lesbian.
This.
Like, look at her.
Can we all see? Yeah. The hat, the jacket, the shirt.
The 9 Inch Nails shirt.
Yeah, it's very... And then, yeah, that's just obviously some fan art, but I felt like it was very... It was important.
I saw a post at one point where someone was saying how, Captain Marvel, they were comparing Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman, I think, and saying how, like, Captain Marvel didn't really have a love story in it. And I was like, what movie were you watching? Like, imagine sitting through this movie and saying there wasn't a love story in there.
Makes no sense.
It's ridiculous.
No sense. But yeah, obviously, I think that might be the last one.
No, we have one more, and it's very important.
Oh, yes.
Okay, as if we didn't think that Captain Marvel is gay enough, you know who else who sure thinks she's pretty damn gay is...
Brie freaking Larson.
Brie Larson, man. Brie Larson and Tessa Thompson, like, cannot stop shipping these two together. They repost so much fan art about Valkyrie and Captain Marvel, and it's kind of adorable.
I think we might get it. I have hope. I don't know.
I want to believe.
Yeah. But Brie Larson definitely agrees that her character is gay. So if you need any other evidence.
And Tessa Thompson has been nothing but vocal about how Valkyrie is bi, and they totally erased it from the movies. So, come on, Marvel.
Let's do it.
Come on. Yeah. Give it to us.
All right, so.
Yeah,
It's an easy one. All right, so we have to say, what characters are we shipping?
Okay, well, we have to ship. Do we want to go with Carol? Should we ship Carol and Maria, or do we want to go
Carol
with
and Maria,
Piers
and let's say Carol and Maria.
She has so many name
she has
options,
a lot of names.
It's going to take forever.
Carol and Maria, and then we can also ship
Carol Danvers.
Captain Marvel and Valkyrie.
Okay.
So it's like different. Goose and Nick Fury. I also like that one. All right. So what are our ship names?
Okay, so Carol Danvers.
Oh,
Maria
I think I came.
Rambo.
So Danbo.
Danbo.
I like that.
Ramvers. Korea.
I was not expecting that one.
Meryl? No, they're all...
Okay, so I'm going to have to say it's Korea is one option. And Dambo is the other. Those are our two options. All right, so who's for Korea?
Thanks, you guys, for supporting
do we have
me
any
there.
Dambo fans in the audience?
It's definitely Dambo.
All right, Dambo, I'd just like to say I'm also 2 for 2 again.
I got a pity vote. It's fine.
Thank you. All right, so...
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And Valkyrie.
And Valkyrie, okay.
They have an official one,
Do
right?
they?
Don't they? Is there like a... I'm looking at you because if you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's say Capcurie. Calcary. Makes more sense. Marvery. We have an audience suggestion. Throw them out.
Valvers.
Valvers. All right. Okay, so what are our 2 options? Pick the 2 options.
I've already forgotten all of them. They were that good.
Well, Valvers is a front runner.
Okay, Valvers
and Calgary. No?
Like it sounds like Calgary.
Yeah, it works.
Better or worse than Korea.
All right, those are our 2.
Okay, so we have Valvers and Calgary. Yeah. Okay. I apologize. Let's hear it for Valvers. Okay. Calgary.
Valvers.
I think
Amanda
it's Valvers.
with the win. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well done.
Captain Marvel should have been gay.
Yeah.
It's too obvious. All right. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, I would love to do the honors. We have one more guest for you tonight. She's all ready. You're so ready to go. You're standing up. We're gonna bring up to the stage Marie Connor. She is a Boston-based comedian, is considered an unfiltered voice for the millennial generation, and her unique perspective as a member of the LGBT community and a former Republican gives her targets on both sides of the aisle.
Give her a hand. Also known as This Tall Awkward Girl on all social media.
Awkward girl. Yes, please.
Which I also identify with, so I appreciate you.
Thanks for joining us, Marie.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for coming.
And Marie also sent us a personal request for our next Should Have Been Gay topic. We're headed under the sea, y'all.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Should we start with our synopsis?
Yeah. Do you want me to read it, or are you gonna do it? I'll do it. Okay. The Little Mermaid.
I didn't get too long to think about it.
Here's the synopsis. A mermaid princess makes a Faustian bargain in an attempt to become human and win a prince's love.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Marie, do you have a better gay synopsis?
Girl tries to escape her small town and homophobic father so she can be part of that gay world.
Yes. Yes.
Love it. I love it.
What about you, Ellie?
Okay, so mine's sort of long, but the little gay mermaid is misunderstood by her family, goes to shore, and meets the beautiful princess, Erica, who likes her even when she talks.
Wow, that was like a reimagining with some shade.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, you know, it's so problematic.
It is a little problematic.
So she likes her.
Okay, my gay synopsis for The Little Mermaid would be a clear coming out story where young Ariel tries to hide in a closet of shiny flair and pretend to fit in until her father finally accepts her as she is and blesses her wedding with a giant rainbow. That's the movie, you guys. That's it.
Yeah. So what was your experience with The Little Mermaid?
I wanted her to be part of my world. Well, yeah, I feel like I first saw it when I was like 8 years old, so I was like, "Ooh, this is nice." And then I realized it was
a formative year.
8. But then I realized The Little Mermaid actually really is gay, like the whole movie, it's part of it. And I found this out in a weird way, so bear with me. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm just going to make it up as I go along, but it's a true story. But so my girlfriend and I went to Disney World in January, and we had those like rainbow ears that they sell because I am a whore for
Rainbow Mickey.
corporate rainbow merch. And so we were wearing them, and the lines were like 3 hours for everything except the Little Mermaid, which was an hour because, you know, homophobia. It's the South.
Hate crimes.
So we get to the line, and something about wearing those ears, I don't know if any of you guys have worn them before at Disney, but you'll have random cast members just be like your ears. That's just like the same team nod, you know? I'm like, give me a cheer up. No, so we get to the front of the line, and this guy comes up, and he's like, how many are partying? We're like, 2. And he's like, I love your ears. And I'm like, So then we go on the ride. It's the best ride ever. And, I mean, it's really gay. It's like all rainbows. But then at the end, we're like, oh, okay, this is great. But now we have to go back out, and it was really cold outside. And the guy comes up to us, and he's like, did you have fun? I'm like, of course, best ride ever. And he's like, would you like to go again? And we're just kind of like, yeah, of course. And he's like, right this way. And I was like, what is this gay mafia shit going on right now? We move right up, push, you know, old lady, evangelical mean lady out of the way, and we are just up and going again. And it was the best moment of my life.
Wow.
Except meeting my girlfriend, sorry. But yeah, that's how I found out the whole entire franchise is gay. It's not just the movie should have been gay. The franchise is actually gay.
So it's like
gay mafia produced.
Yeah. So it's a secret code. Like if you tell someone like I like the Little Mermaid, they get it.
If you're wearing rainbow ears. Or else you'll just look foolish.
You're right. Amazing. What was your experience, Lee? Not as amazing as that.
No, I've got nothing on that. My experience was like I watched the movie and Ellie and I have had this experience so many times of having either a movie that we pick or that someone suggests to us, and we're like, I guess we should do an episode on it. Let's see what we find. And then like 3 hours of like rewatching and intense Googling and research later, we're just like, I will die on this hill. It's the gayest thing ever. So yeah, I feel similarly. I don't think that it struck me as a kid, the obvious queer undertones to this. But once you see it,
You can't unsee it, yeah.
you can't. You're never gonna watch the movie the same way ever again. Is what I'm gonna say. Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Oh, we will get there.
Yes.
Do not worry.
Flounder?
Yes.
Don't worry.
I didn't have a clip.
We're burying the lead.
I just have to start like the first scene in the movie is like the straight pride parade that her father's throwing or whatever it is. The show. And then they're like, it's our sister Ariel. I'm not gonna sing, but like and then she's nowhere to be found. And then where is she? She's like looking over at a gay ship. Hello, gay ships, YouTube videos. I'm just saying that's very gay. Where would a gay kid in the closet be during straight pride parade? Watching gay ships on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes.
The signs are there, people. You just gotta put it together.
I totally agree. I like, you know, the Disney princess that looks the most like you obviously identify with. So I was obsessed.
Humble brag.
I was
It's
obsessed. I'm like, not that I look like this, but no. But yes,
She's not showing what she's got under that shirt yet.
Yeah, that's later. That's at the after party. Yeah. I always wanted to be a mermaid because of this. Yeah. So I love The Little Mermaid. I watched it too many times. And I love singing all the songs, obviously, which we'll also get to later.
Of course we will.
Yes. Yes.
You can't put Ellie and I in the same room without us singing something.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Who should have been gay?
Everyone.
Everyone.
I think the bigger question
my
is
answer
who
always.
isn't just about.
So let's take a look at some of these clips.
Oh, she's gay. All right, let's talk about Ursula. Ursula is like every lesbian's crazy ex-girlfriend, right? She basically
Look at this.
She basically stalks Ariel, right? After, and like won't like tries to sabotage any potential relationship she may go on to have. And here she is looking at her in her crystal ball, aka the Instagram of the sea.
Looking at her from behind also. Can we like look at that face and look at what she's looking at? Yeah. It's a good angle.
I also she's 16, lady.
She's a cartoon, Ellie.
I also
okay, but to be fair,
feel-
we didn't objectify Hallie, okay? It's fine.
Yeah, you're right, it's fine. I also feel like Ursula is a very high like drag persona. Like, how many drag personas have you seen of Ursula? Because like she's a gay icon. Gay icon. Yeah.
Ursula is like the perfect example of how Disney queer codes all their villains.
Yes.
Like look at this. Let's think about Ursula. Let's think about Scar. Like they
Who got
gay.
straight washed in the new one? Yeah.
Scar is gay.
Scar is so gay.
Scar is very gay. No. Watch it again, Marie. Watch
He has
it again.
all of his hyenas. Like he has a pack of gays.
Scar is
Don't
like,
you mess with Whoopi.
No. Here's the thing. Scar is like if Niles from Frasier went evil.
Are we talking about the Lion King now or what?
No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm off topic, but she questioned it.
Yeah,
dare I
Disney is
question-
Disney is gay. There's a lot of gay
Everything's
Disney.
They're all
gay.
queer coded, and Ursula's very, very queer coded. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yes.
This is every date I ever went on with a guy. This is two people in love. Literally, been there. Like, and I love how he's just not into it either. It's like, stupid Eric.
Yeah, that's a good date. Going well.
And I just feel like the singing was kind of like societal pressure of you guys need to be kissing, and they're like, but we don't want to. We want to move to New York and pursue theater.
And they do. Did anyone see the Little Mermaid on Broadway? I did. It's fine. It was great. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Here's the scene.
There it is.
This is where I would do my theory. The dad finally accepts her for her.
And throws her a brain.
Has a three-way with Flounder and Sebastian. The end.
That's the ending of the movie is a giant rainbow. Like it's.
Gay.
I mean, yeah, they're not even trying, right? They're not even trying.
Because it's produced by the Gay Mafia, who let me cut in line on the rides. It's all connected, guys. You just gotta find the right clips.
Queer culture is thriving on like 5-second clips of shows, okay? Look, all we get is breadcrumbs. We're very good at following them.
Yes.
It's so true.
It hurts.
This is what we do. We're like investigative journalists for this shit.
We're like, yeah, in a 3-hour movie, we're like, but 2 minutes. It's gay. All right, wait, we have this picture here.
The whole gay family is my point.
They are literally a rainbow.
All they're her sisters. This is all the sisters.
Is this in the first one?
This might be from like one of the many.
I was like, how did I miss this?
No, I don't think it's in the movie itself. But come on, this is Ariel and all her sisters. Yeah. The rainbow children. Poor Triton, man.
Well, here's the thing. I think King Triton's gay too. Like he's just like so well manicured. You know what I mean? Like his beard is perfect, and you're just like only a gay man could have that nice of a beard. You know?
Agreed. Yeah. Which is sad then, because he's very like self-hating homophobic for a lot of the movie. Because I really do. I think the strongest case for The Little Mermaid is watch it again as like a coming out allegory, right? You have Ariel, who just wants to be understood and wants to be accepted and longs to be part of a different world, and just gets boxed in by her father, right? And they have also what I like to consider, what did I call it? I said it's my the Little Mermaid's version of the "Have you tried not being gay?" speech, which is what I'm calling Under the Sea. Right? It's like, if you just try a little harder to be happy like this, maybe it will work. Let me sing you a song to convince you, right? Like,
It's actually sort of sad. Ariel's a tragic hero.
It is kind of sad. Like, here's how I would rewrite Under the Sea is I think it's basically Sebastian being like, darling, it's better when you're a hetero just like me.
But he's not.
No, I know, he's definitely not. There's your segue.
That was not even planned.
No. We're just that good.
Look at him. I think Sebastian and Flounder both. Flounder is like a child, right, though? Like, Flounder's supposed to be like very young.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Sebastian right there was on a float today at the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
With that grin.
With that face, yeah. We're also going to go down a little rabbit hole here. So, speaking of Little Mermaid, the musical, this is Titus Burgess, who you might know from Kimmy Schmidt, being
Titus
Andromedon, being super gay. He played Sebastian in the original cast and gayed it up. Yeah. So I think, Sebastian's he's very flamboyant. I am shipping Sebastian and Chef Louis, actually.
Wait, I have one more rabbit hole. I have one more lesbian rabbit hole before we do ships, too.
Okay.
Is it good?
We can go for it, yes.
Okay, so I did do some research, and I found such interesting things, you guys. Starting with, so as I'm sure many of you know, The Little Mermaid was based on a story by Hans Christian Andersen, who was apparently supposed to be biromantic, possibly asexual. And actually, The Little Mermaid, they think, is based on this whole forbidden love letters that he wrote to another man. Like another young man. And so the whole original story where it's not just that, I know, right? It's not just that she like wants to fit in part of another world, but I mean, like most Hans Christian Andersen stories, it's really dark and depressing. And, you know, go figure, from like a tortured, closeted man. Also, I love the fact that he's possibly asexual, and like mermaids, where are their reproductive organs? Just a thought. Just throwing that out there. Just let it simmer. But so the whole original story is like she loses her tail, and every time that she walks on her legs, it's like agony, you know? So it's like this whole sort of like trying to fit in, but everything is pain, and he had a happy life. So there's that. Also, I thought we should mention that Howard Ashman, who was the lyricist and helped like produce both The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, he actually was diagnosed with HIV, passed away, wrote all the music for both movies, and he won a posthumous Oscar for the Best Original Song, Beauty and the Beast. And it was the first ever Oscar awarded to someone who died of AIDS complications. So, gay icon, gay hero, related to Beauty and the Beast. Just thought we should bring those two things up. Yeah. Not to end on like a very depressing note of those two stories. But I did think they were important as part of my much research that I did in preparation for this.
Yes.
Okay, now we can talk ships.
Can we talk ships?
Chef Louis, yeah.
Well, so who are your ships? Who's your top ship?
Me and Ariel.
Amazing.
Wow, the ship names are going to be great.
Yes, okay, great. So we have Marie and Ariel.
Mariel.
Mariel is like the most obvious one.
Sold.
Yeah. There's literally no other option.
I mean, I think you could make a dark horse, very problematic ship out of Ursula and Ariel.
Okay, we could go Ursula and Ariel.
I swear they dated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used to date, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, no.
All right, and...
Are they the, there's always the whole, like, your lesbian exes, you're either, like, best friends or, like, just violent enemies.
Yeah. No, they're like the
Hard to say where they landed.
Ariel had to give up her voice to Ursula. I mean, that is a toxic freaking relationship right there.
Wait,
and then she got it back and defeated Ursula. Whoa.
Can we also talk about Ursula wanting Ariel's voice? Is that kind of similar to, like, when Rachel Berry wanted Quinn Fabray's nose? Thank you.
We have some
Clear
Fabray's
answer.
shippers in the house.
Thank you. I think so.
All right, so those are our ships. Let's go for it.
Okay, so Mariel or
Mersula.
Mersula.
Oh wait, that's Marie and Ursula.
I'd hit it.
All right. Does Ariel even have a last name?
I don't think so. Does she?
Oh,
the sea.
Well, King Triton.
Triton?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe her
Neptune.
last name is Triton. Ariel Triton.
Ariel Triton.
I don't know. All right.
Greek.
Mariel, and then Ursariel. We got an audience suggestion. All right, Ursariel. I like it.
Aristotle.
Aristotle.
It's getting ever closer to Areola the way I say it, so
It's not.
so I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Oh yeah, Ariella. Yeah, we could do Ariella. Make it very clear. It's Al. Yeah.
If you just say it fast, so you might get
Ariella and Mariel. Oh, so we're just gonna.
So we're fighting between the two ships now. Okay.
Yeah.
One, wasn't alive when the movie came out with the main character, and then the other ship is
Ursula and Ariel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, all right. So.
Okay, so Mariel, let's hear it. Versus
I see you not cheering.
Ariella. Wow.
Love it.
Wow.
You've got it.
Just a landslide victory.
My favorite way to win.
Your dreams are coming true.
Oh my god. Should have been gay?
Yeah, Little Mermaid should have been gay.
It is gay.
It's so gay.
Let's hear it again for Marie.
Thank you guys.
Now we did mention that oh yeah, just like you mean it. Push harder. Just a little more. We did mention, many of you know, Ellie and I met through music. Beautiful acapella music. This is not gonna be acapella, because there's only two of us, come on. But we have a hard time, especially when we get like clear requests for musicals, and we're like, well, I mean, we can't not do something. So we decided to just rewrite a little bit of a classic song to share with you tonight. Yes. Yeah.
You ready?
So this we are sort of dedicating a little bit to Ariel of the Sea.
Okay.
Okay. I just don't know how a world that makes such beautiful women could be so straight.
Look at this girl, isn't she sweet? Doesn't she know being straight's obsolete? Doesn't she know there are girls that she could be marrying?
Hasn't she heard all the cliches? Where's that agenda we made for the gays? We're gonna rescue the world. We're all vegetarians.
I've got Subaru Outback supply. My bandanas have got their own drawers.
Do you like rescue dogs? Because I've got 20.
That's a lot.
But who cares?
I mean, probably
No big
Kelsey?
deal.
It's a big deal.
I want more.
Seriously, where are you gonna put all those dogs? You live in San Francisco.
I wanna have what the straight people have. Representation that's real and lasting. Give me a lesbian that isn't, what do you call it, right?
Killed.
Hashtag bury your gays. Aces and arrows don't get too far. Let's not get into transgender casting.
We see you, ScarJo.
Why are bisexuals constantly, unfulfilled?
I know, I'm sorry, Bis.
Boys kissing boys, girls kissing girls. Nobody's straight because it's absurd.
I want to go
to a homo normative world.
We had to do it. We had to do it.
We do have one last thing.
Yes.
Right? I mean, we can't just end on like, we're so awesome.
All right.
We are going to do our audience Q&A. If you listen to the podcast, you know we do a Q&A and we answer questions. We ask each other. But for this, we want to have someone in the audience come up.
And we just want to preface this with, we did literally just draw a
This
name
was completely random.
at random.
But you're going to love who comes up.
Okay.
And it's Amanda Seiferman.
Get on up here, Amanda.
Welcome, Amanda.
Hello. Hi.
You have to share with me in a second.
All right. Amanda.
Hi.
So
Wait, do we need our...
we're going to... Oh, yes. Can we hit the Q&A theme? Thank you.
So honored. So honored.
All right, Amanda, are you ready? All right, here's your first question. The first two are because of the Parent Trap. So, have you ever had a secret handshake with someone else? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you
absolutely.
teach us right now?
I've had so many.
It's too long.
It's so many.
It's
I don't
okay.
know, it's just like, honestly, I did have one that was literally based off of the Parent Trap. And I have had many relationships based off of that specific handshake. So, like, gay.
Nice.
Yes.
Very gay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. If you found out you had a secret twin, would you A, swap places, B, run for the hills, C, start a band, or D, kill them?
Ooh, that's tough.
Absorb their power.
That sounds great. I'm a performer, but I'm not that great musically. So, like, if they let me be in the front, I'd be in the band, but if not, no. And then, what was the first one?
Swap places or run for the hills.
Yeah, only if they were the one that lived in the vineyard. Like, I'd want to be closer to the wine. As long as I could be closer to the wine, I'd be okay. Yeah.
Acceptable.
Makes sense.
Yes. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Come visit when you're in
Thank you.
Napa.
Very
All
nervous.
right. Number 3, which superhero would you date? A, Captain Marvel, B, Wonder Woman, C, Valkyrie, or D, Batwoman?
Okay, the
No
fact
pressure.
you're making me pick between Captain Marvel and Valkyrie is rude.
I know.
It's a hate crime.
Purely superhero reasons, Captain Marvel, 100%. Tessa Thompson, though.
Yeah.
It's real, yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
It's a valid choice. Question 4. I'm sorry. Ellie wrote these and I forgot. This is in no way a leading question. Have you ever been in love with your best friend, raised her daughter, and stared at her like she was the only woman in the world? Yes or
No. No.
But you know who has? No one that we can think of.
No.
Literally
Not pointed
no one
at all.
ever. Yeah.
Okay, number 5. How many rescue dogs is too many rescue dogs? A, 1, B, 5, C, 10, or D, you can never have too many.
The limit does not exist. Thank you. That was the right answer.
Okay, question 6, last question. Who is the gayest character in The Little Mermaid? Out of the following choices, A, Ursula, B, Ariel, C, King Triton, or D, Sebastian the Crab?
Ursula. Ursula. Yeah, it's Ursula.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Amanda.
You did great.
You did great.
You did great.
Yes, give Amanda a round of applause. We were going to find some way to get you on stage. Here you are.
And if you have never listened to an episode before, what we do is we take our Q&A questions, we put them up on our Twitter so that you can all answer. So you can find those on our Twitter at Let's Hang Out Pod.
Yes. Thank you all so much for coming. We had the best time at this Boston Pride show. Thank you so much to Isha and Marie for being amazing guests. Can we give it up for them, please? Thank you.
Wait, can we bring them back up?
Bring them
Come on
back up as well.
up.
Bring them back up. Bring them back up. Yes, give them a round of applause.
Wait, before you two leave, tell people where they can find you too, just where they can follow you and stuff.
Yes, give all your social media handles.
All right, you can follow me on Twitter at This Tall Awkward Girl. It's This Tall Awkward Girl, but Marie Connor, or This Tall Awkward Girl on Instagram.
Hello. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Isha Patnaik, ISHAPATNAIK.
Perfect.
I've been spelling it my whole life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let me hear you say hip, 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 well, yeah.
We love hearing from you and building our community, so here's some of our favorite things that have been happening this week.
And we want to start out with a shout out to Anna Rita, who is a user on Twitter, who let us know after listening to last week's episode that we did get something slightly wrong, which is that Portia had dated Francesca Gregorini before she dated Ellen, but she was not publicly out at the time. So you're still kind of right, Ellie.
Sort of.
Sort of.
But yes, I do like that narrative better now, though, because now I'm like, okay, yes, gay women dating gay women. That happens far more often. She just wasn't
There you go.
technically out. So,
but we still always appreciate people letting us know what we've missed or what we've forgotten.
because we will miss a lot. It's fine.
We do forget things sometimes. It's just, we're only human, you know? So there you go. Thank you, Anna Rita. I hope I'm saying your name right. Always appreciated. We also had another fun Twitter happening this week, which is that our fave and yours, Lauren Flans of the Coming Out Pod with Lauren and Nicole, had just a really impactful experience
in a Rite Aid
parking lot of watching a woman pull decisively and commandingly into a parking spot that she decided could only be likened to the experience of a top getting topped. So we took Lauren's suggestion of writing a song called I Was Topped at a Rite Aid, and we are going to have that for you and Lauren and all of you after sign off. So stick around. Don't go anywhere, because I Was Topped at a Rite Aid is coming up.
It's unreal. And as always, thank you to our top-tier Lesbian Jesus patrons who make it possible for Lee to write ridiculous songs and for me to produce them. So, we are going to thank Amy and Ellen,
Kayla Kelly,
Lizette Stye,
Tanya Ferguson,
Jess Klaus,
Danny Griswold,
Michelle Ray Thomas,
Sarah and Julia,
Nicole Gross,
Carrie Ann Lawrence,
Danny Gunlock Timura,
and Mark Foster. Thank you, and you're welcome.
And remember, you can find us on all the social medias at Les Hangout Pod.
Yeah, you can email us at letshangoutpod@gmail.com, especially if you have other should have been gay ideas, because we cannot get
Yes,
enough.
please send them. Or you can check out our website at leshangoutpod.com.
You can, I don't know what else you can do. You can do things. Oh, you can help support us. Yes, please support us.
You already did support us by coming, so thank you so much
We agree.
for that.
We definitely
But if you want to
appreciate
do
that.
more, you can rate and review us on iTunes.
You can become a Patreon at bit.ly/lespatreon, and you get cool stuff like blooper reels from our episodes, ad-free episodes, downloads of our songs. We do a lot of music.
songs.
And watch parties, all sorts of good stuff. Check it out.
And if you want to get some of our merch, we'll have some in the lobby
Yeah,
to
very
sell.
little.
We also have a free t-shirt for somebody here. Caitlin O'Loughlin. Is that how you say your name? Laughlin?
Are you here?
Yes!
Come find us
come
after.
find us after and we'll give you your free t-shirt.
It's homonormative.
Yes, you get one of these.
And you can also follow us on social medias. If you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at LSH Foster.
And I'm at Ellie Brigida on all the social medias as well. With that, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Lee.
And let's hang out again soon.
Thank you so much.
Let's hang out.
I've never been the kind to back down from a fight. I'm never easily impressed. But I knew the moment that I saw that girl that she was nothing like the rest. Her smooth maneuvering just left me hot and bothered, and I thought, bless me, Father, I was top dead riding. I had to stop and stare. Well, she was in control and her tires rolled her right into my heart. I was top dead riding. I was caught so unawares by the girl in the Rite Aid parking lot.
Listening to a podcast should be time well spent, and I promise it will be if you'll give this podcast a try. It's called Something You Should Know. I'm the host, Mike Carruthers, and in every episode, I talk with leading experts on topics I know you will find fascinating. From why people can't keep secrets, what your favorite music says about you, why your pet acts in strange ways, and so much more. Something You Should Know is designed to give you information you can use in your life and give you great intel that you can share with others. I'm told it's a binge-worthy podcast. And with over 1,000 episodes, there's a lot to binge on. Something You Should Know has been ranked in the top of the Apple Podcast charts consistently for a long time. I know you're going to like this. I just need to get you to try it. Something You Should Know. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts.